Hey there, hi there, ho there, kiddos. It's Cap and Baby Girl from the channel I Like the Games. I beat you, I beat you, I beat you.
I'm sorry. Well, I haven't even told you the question from the last one. You didn't even know. You didn't even know nothing. Did I die? I died. Where did I die? Does anybody know where I died?
Over yonder, because stickmen were stabbing you.
Oh, it was Stickman that got me.
Yeah.
So it's like not too far from where I'm at. Okay, so I gotta worry about the Stickman. Let me grab my souls. Let me think.
Yes.
Oh, saw the souls. I saw him. Oh, nope, those are the mushroom-men. And that's another Stickman. And we're all right. We're moving. Oh, stop poking me.
I'm really confused on how you saw him, because I didn't see shit.
Ooh, and the dog warped. That's okay. And it's okay.
Throw a bone, see if it chases it. And
I just lost my fucking souls, that piece of shit dog. Yep, I'm a minute in. It's all right. I'm not happy about it. I'm not happy about that. That's not okay. It's all right. It's a few souls. Here or there. We'll be all right.
Yeah, we will be. Oh, my nose itches. I need to draw more Barry the Bird.
We do. Baby girl is, as it turns out, she's an artiste.
Nah, that's
like saying the guy Cap is a gamer, or Cap sells liquor, or Cap is this, that, or the other. No, you're an artiste. You're good. You're good at what you do. You're good at your craft, and you're certainly creative. Where the?
He jumped out of the tree.
Did he just teabag me from the sky? Is that what just happened?
Yeah.
Was there like a dead dog that just teabagged? Are you?
What are you doing?
Letting him know that this was not okay.
Are you trying to teabag him?
No, I don't even want to teabag him. I just want him to know that was not okay. What you just did was not okay. Right. That's enough. Enough of this. Not okay. All right. And oh, I make myself laugh. I hope I make other people laugh.
Well, that's the whole point of this, is to make people laugh.
So, I had this long, drawn out, I didn't finish my sentences. Stop it, everything. Questions from last episode. And you have to die now. Stop hitting me. Nope, you don't have to die. No, you know. Oh, no, I know. I was wrong. You're fine. You're fine. I was fine. I didn't realize how great you were. We were bros, dude. And
is that the witch?
Yeah, that's the big old witch.
So, your question, because you keep...
Damn it. Did you ever think, with all your dudes, and I mean it to mean that you've ran through a million dudes, and not like I've ran through a million,
that's what it made it
general.
Sound like.
Not that I've been with a million females, not that you've been with a million dudes. But just the question is did you ever think to yourself, this is what I want? This is what I'm looking for, because the whole having a kid thing, that's one thing to me. I think that's kind of another, because you could very well want a child but never want to be with somebody, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But to want to raise a child with a person. Mm-hmm. I'm just curious as to if that was ever in your wheelhouse. If you ever thought that, not that you wanted to do it, but if you ever saw a person and you thought to yourself oh, kill him, Crabman, kill him. No, crabs don't like dogs. It's all right. We'll move along. And we learned something today. Crabs and dogs, they are friends. They are friends of nature. Now we know. I didn't know that. But now we know.
Now we do know.
Now we all know, And I think that's the important. I think this channel, it's about laughter, it's about love, and it's about learning. Mm-hmm. I think it's the biggest bit about this channel. Because if you can't get that from two people that are about to get married and full on Buffalo Wild Wings and have had a couple of beverages and they're recording on not the greatest software. I mean, if you're not getting that from them, then what are you getting? You know what I mean? I think that's important. You know what I mean?
Where'd she go?
She's a traveling bitch. Oh, this fight is not fun if you can't do a lot of damage. That's the problem. Because it's about to get very difficult because she's about to turn herself into a lot of herselves. And then you had to pick the right one, and she's going to hurt you for every time you choose wrong. When she's just all by herself, she's easy. She launches these slow-moving projectiles, and it's not a problem.
So how do you know which one's the wrong one?
When the life bar at the bottom doesn't move. Oh. I thought maybe that bow and arrow would do more damage, but it did not. It did almost nothing. Yep, this is the second phase. Yep, this is the second phase. Shit. Yeah, I gotta do more damage. I had 2 more damage.
I don't know if it's going to answer your question, but my oldest child's father I didn't see being with because she was unplanned.
I mean, that's fair. I think it wasn't. I think the question wasn't necessarily to ask whether or not you wanted to be with anybody that you had had a kid with. It was just you saw yourself up front as a person that wanted to have a kid, which makes sense. But did you see yourself as a person that wanted to be with somebody? And I think it's a very important distinction. Honestly, because I didn't see that in myself. For a very long time I did not see that in myself. I was very against being with somebody. I was even if I was in a relationship, there was part of me that was kind of guarded that just said, that's fine, but I'm not going to put myself fully out there. You know what I mean? It's not going to make or break me if we're together or we're not together sort of thing. So I was just curious. It's where did you, what did you think about, at what point did you think that, it made more sense to just be with somebody? And I'm not even saying that it does. I'm not saying that makes more sense than it, because it doesn't. It doesn't make more sense than being alone. It absolutely does not make more sense. So I'm not saying that you're right or wrong, but I'm just asking, at what point did you think to yourself, I want to be with somebody?
Whoa.
That was the question of the day. That was the serious question of the day.
I don't really know how to answer that.
Silence filled the audience.
Me?
The mask of the Red Death held sway over all. No, like honestly, that's the thing. I'm curious about you in general. This is like on camera, off camera, but like I kind of curious. I was just, what part of you was like, I would rather do this with somebody else, because is it the somebody like I'm just curious. I mean that sincerely, because I have my answer. I have an answer to that. I have a very clear, concise answer to that. I'll say right here on the episode. Like, I have a very clear, concise episode. I have a very clear and concise episode to this episode. That I'm good at episoding on this episode, dude.
Okay.
And I sometimes dude on this episode, dude, and sometimes I dude episode, dude. But no, I have a very clear answer to that. Like, I have it. It struck me, like it made sense to me.
Okay.
In what I was doing, what I could do, what I should do. And to me, I realized very early on, I can't do this by myself. And I'm bad at it. Like, super bad at it. Like, I would like to consider myself to be a good dad, but I'm like bad at it. Like, you can be loving, you can be caring and generous, and all that other stuff. But that doesn't pay all the bills and make sure everybody gets to school and make sure everybody does everything and make sure all the homework gets done and make sure all the clothes gets laid out and they all crazy. Like, it's just nonsense. Like, I can't do it. I knew up front I can't, and I died again. I knew I couldn't do all that stuff. I knew it up front, and I knew all that up front going in, and I thought to myself very early on that I'm not. I would very much appreciate a partner, but I will not accept a partner that's not actively trying for me and my kids. I won't accept that partner. So I will reject every partner if you're not actively trying for me and them. So I'll reject all them. But I need that part. I just don't think I could do it by myself. I just don't believe it. Maybe there's strong people out there that are much stronger than me, that are much smarter than me, that are much stronger willed than me, but I still, to this day, I don't think I could do it. But I knew that, I wanted absolutely the best for my kids. So I'm not gonna not, I'm not gonna not tell them I'm trying to do the game. I'm not I'm not gonna not do right by them, and I'm not going to, I'm not just going to not raise my children because I don't have a partner. I have to raise my children, but I realize that they're only getting 50% of what they could.
Yeah.
And even if I can give them 90% in comparison to their, the significant other and stuff like that, but it's an important bit. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm absolutely wrong. Maybe I'm the asshole in the situation. But I don't think I could have done this and what's happening currently without you. I don't think it's possible. I absolutely physically don't think it's possible. I don't think I could have mentally done it. I don't think I could have physically done it. I don't believe that, I don't think I'm that good. You know?
Well, I know you could. Whether if you know it or believe it or not, I know you could.
Well, you can say that all you want to. But that's because you're here, and you're pretty, and you're perfect. And it is what it is. And that's what I was asking you. This was my question to you. It wasn't for you to look at me and say, hey, Cap, you're amazing. You're wonderful. You're beautiful. You're the best thing I've ever seen since sliced bread. And why is sliced bread so fucking cool? I don't know. Take some bread. Fucking slice the shit. It's not that cool. It's just sliced bread. Why are we talking about this? But it's like, I'm not talking about whether or not what I'm asking to you is what made you think to yourself that it made sense for you to raise these beautiful, amazing, wonderful babies with another person. I mean, obviously, with the other person that you were with, that became, we've all been there. We've all been there. I think that's I don't even think that's a thing that's like controversial. Like that's a thing that's pretty highly touted. We tried, didn't work, the end, move forward with your life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's not a crazy thing to say. I don't even, but the idea that you then go to, makes sense. Makes sense to try it. That's the bit. But see, I was always there, is what I'm saying. That was always me. Like from day one, from the get-go, I thought to myself, you know what? This little bastard's not going to do very well if I'm the only one taking care of him. I can't. I'm trying to learn. Nothing's coming out of these nipples. I don't know how to do stuff. I don't understand. I'm learning, he's learning, I'm trying to figure it out, So it was, there was a part of me that was like, let somebody else help. And I think help was a big thing because, that's immediately what I was searching for, Mm-hmm. So I just wonder what in you made you say, like, this makes sense. And this is not a brag on Cat moment. This is not it's because you're wonderful and you're great and you're a golden goddess and you're the best thing I ever... No, people have listened to me on here. They know I'm half retarded. They know that you're getting into something that you didn't even understand. Like, they get it. These are just listeners that have played half the things. I just mean, how did you feel if... Let's act like you was marrying somebody that was acted right.
It's always easier with two parents, I think. Especially if you find the right one. And you have to put a lot of faith and trust into the other person.
Think it makes shit easier?
Whenever you become a team, yeah.
I mean, do you think I make shit easier?
I do. That was attractive. And you're still going.
You know you're always my favorite, baby girl.
You're my favorite. Hence why we're getting married in a few days.
Yeah, and you know, I mean, I hate to put you on the spot with all that, and I'm sorry if it felt like you were being put on the spot. To me, I think it's always a major difference to say, oh, I want to get married. Or, I had a kid with somebody, so now I'm with them forever.
I don't think even if you have a kid, you should be together forever. Especially if that relationship isn't working out. You want your kid to see two happy, loving parents, whether they be together or not.
I say that anytime that you have a child, I say after the child is born and the mother is recovered from the birth, I say you give both parties a battle axe. And they go out in the yard and they battle it out, and whoever wins gets the child. I think that's what we need to move towards in modern society. I think it's the only modern solution. I think. Now you can disagree if you like, but I think it's the only way. I died again. I can't. I hate this fucking wizard. I hate it so much.
Get good.
So I think battle axes in the yard. Whoever wins gets the kid.
So if we ever have a baby, me and you are gonna go out in the yard after
battle
I heal.
absolutely, and we'll divvy up the other good kids. Oh, absolutely. Okay. I'm a gentleman. I will use a rapier. And it's a small knife. It sounded worse when I said it out loud. I'll use a dagger. You can have the battle axe. It's because I'm a gentleman. So
You know I suck at fighting? Because I don't like fighting. You're going to use it against me? No.
We got deep. We got deep for a second, kids. This has been fun. It's been real. This fucking wizard I hate him all to pieces. Is it later? This is an over and out. Can you give him an over and out, baby girl?
Over and out, kiddos.
What about the dudes?
Later, dudes.
How are the dudes doing?
Later, dudes.
Later, dudes.
Later, dudes.
How about it, dudes?
Dudes.